Never rolled back, then I saw her at the club, so I got a phone that night. Song, she say this is my shit, my shit. See the flip on
today from Ford Field in Detroit. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
Time for a much-needed and much-welcome diversion. The NFL is back. Here we go, week 1. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And it's complete to Chris Conley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage.
At the 46-yard line.
First carry for the 2018 Pro Bowler, James Conner. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Taken down back at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Tua. And open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz.
Tagovailoa's pass.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Schultz. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 9.
From the gun, it's Tua. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, you better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
The Bears take over first.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Bears take over. So here now the Bears offense for their first drive of the game. And they'll be led out by the all-time leader in terms of passing yards in NFL history, the 41-year-old quarterback Drew Brees. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know, you know better than I, he has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
But that's caught at the 25. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think run. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to
DeAndre Hopkins there to make the grab. And the Bears have taken the early lead. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. Now Precious, he's past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. They were forced to punt on their initial drive of the new season. Now they're ready to go as they begin again with a 1st and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
A loss of 9 on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Tagovailoa. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, the good thing about covering any game I do with you is I know that there's no problem with rhythm. Now, what we're watching offensively, a little bit of a problem there.
Yeah, punt on the first drive, looking at another one here. Just a little slow. They were talking about a fast start, but that hasn't been the case.
Yeah, and let's face it, any team we cover always talks about a fast start.
That's true.
But it's not necessarily going to happen just because they say so. And whether it's the script, whether it's, just what they're going through, whether they're seeing different defenses, they're going to have to figure it out as this game moves on.
Going deep for Hopkins. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. 36 yards on the play. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. How about this first quarter for them throwing the football?
This defense has 0 answers for what they've seen so far with the ball in the air. I'm not sure how they're going to change things around, but offensively, I keep attacking. I keep throwing the football until they make me change.
He'll take a shot for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Julio Jones, 34 yards as the Bears push further out in front.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And the fake attempt here not going to work. Got a little yardage, but not enough to get to the goal line.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit.
Justin Tucker.
I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and now he's going to get to it.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
At their own 36-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
On 2nd down, Connor looking for space. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
On the stop.
13-0 is the score. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tua. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. A gain of 6 there on first.
And that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Pass complete here to Conley. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 31-yard line. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Left side, Williams. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run forward with Connor. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down and a yard.
Well, to me, that's taking a big gamble defensively because that alignment you see, that's normally something you see down near the goal line. Because now, if they decide to go play action, Something should be open there, and I think open big.
So maybe that's something that gets heavy rush, and down he goes. Well, the D brought the house, they called the blitz, and they get to the quarterback, overwhelming the O-line.
And I would love to know, and we'll find out later on, was that called before the play, or did they audible into it? Because defenses change plays as well as offenses. Sometimes they get the set they want. They go right to the blitz. And in this case, they nailed it. Got right to the quarterback. No chance on that fourth down.
Oh, so close to an interception. Read that beautifully. Got his hands on it. Couldn't get it. And it's second down. Looking deep for Julio. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards. They'll look to throw here on first down. Looking for the end zone. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowler, Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had the good earlier, throwing his first career touchdown pass. Now the bad, his first career interception.
So you had to have some balance at some point, right? Isn't that what we all seek in our lives? But here's the thing. He had the success, you mentioned it, through the touchdown pass. Sometimes you press it a little bit more, try a few other things, but that's how you learn. He'll throw a few more interceptions along the way, but I bet he'll balance that with a heck of a lot more touchdown passes, too.
After the turnover, it's Tua. That's complete to his running back Connor. That catch good for only a couple.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack.
A 7-yard loss brings up third down.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. There he goes, right side. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Costly there. You wipe out the first down. You also move further back.
No doubt about it. So you went from moving the sticks to them staying in the same spot, except for that one guy carrying the yard marker. He moves back farther.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. He'll get that one complete to Connor. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
On first down, Tagovailoa caught on the right side by Jones. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions have got it back to a one-score game. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football. Full half to be played. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead.
And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, once again, the intended target. Third down here. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. They'll throw now on the final play. Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
Incomplete on the jump ball. Jimmy Ward there defensively.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much, and welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season, so let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis, and that one at the half with the scoreline of 21-10. Cam Newton with 3 touchdown passes. From there, let's hop over to New England. Check out the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And in that one, it's the visiting Dolphins who are out in front. 2 touchdown passes there for the former MVP, Matt Ryan. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And at halftime, they trail the visiting Seahawks in that ball game. Lamar Jackson has a touchdown pass. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome one. Back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he gets it to the 30-yard line, but the football's not going to stay there. There's a penalty marker down.
Receiving team.
So holding will scratch off some of that return.
And I know fans get frustrated when they see penalties of this sort on kick returns, but it is difficult to do it right against these moving targets at full speed. Hard to do.
And that's caught inside the 35. A huge play there for Chicago. 48 yards. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the 3rd quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. He'll drop to throw. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7.
DeAndre Hopkins.
The end result, 21 yards.
Chicago.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
Complete to number 10.
DeAndre Hopkins. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
That 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Well, good-looking return set up here. And penalty markers down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
A run there on 1st down gets him a yard to the 26.
James Conner, the ball carrier. The tackle.
But they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
This pass finds its way to Williams. of 7, past the 30 to the 32.
That's a gain of 7.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Tua going to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is going to have a Lions first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Taken down at the 41.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
2nd and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Now able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he's struggled, especially in that 1st half. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Detroit. Mike Williams, 38 yards. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown.
For the point after.
And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set to go again, DeAndre Hopkins marches back onto the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Defensively.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. They'll go back to Hopkins, and this time he's got him. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a 1st down. Looking downfield for Jones. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Now Jones. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears will extend their lead. A strong, determined run there. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
The conversion is no good on the fake extra point.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
Ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tua now on 1st down. Tua, and the ball is out. We are through 3 quarters here on defense. Kickoff weekend. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Tua. From the left side, it's complete. Touchdown, Detroit. Chris Conley So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just one score. I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Looking deep for Julio. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I remember Coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Hopkins with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns as the Bears push further out in front.
So whatever happened to rookie quarterbacks taking time to adjust to life in the NFL? Because this guy looks like he's been doing it for about, 7 years? 4 touchdown passes? That's not something rookies are supposed to be doing with the ease in which he's doing it.
Tucker now for the extra point.
For the extra point.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
Fake extra point. Justin Tucker set to kick off.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. Well, a dangerous return man showing it here.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. That one a first down pickup of 8.
At the 46-yard line.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 30 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. And a quick throw here. That's complete. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Tua setting up shop to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Connor. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside, who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23.
DeAndre Hopkins and the rest of the offense heading back onto the field. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. Well, holding on to the lead. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16. And this is caught. And he will be taken down, but a big play there as it comes just as we reach the 2-minute warning.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion, and sometimes that can be a replay. 30.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. That one looks like he'll throw here. First took over was all-pro tight end Ron Gronkowski. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. There's throw caught at about the 5. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try again with Jones. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Aaron. So this one in the win column for the...
Holy fucking smokes, I got my money up. Counting all these bands took me a while just to damn run it up.